the best aspirant to lead the ADC to that poll. I will be calling on His Excellency, and he is here with us, Professor Kingsley Moughalu, to please come forward and give us his 5-minute speech on why he is the best man for the job. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. ADC, ADC, AD and C. I stand on all protocols pre-existing. Dear compatriots, we are faced with a historic choice in 2023. 2023 is not just an election. It's not just politics as usual. It's about our destiny as a country. We have a clear choice to make. We never tire. Abi don't do, or you never do. This is the choice we have to make. Today in Nigeria, life is cheap. We are running kitty kitty kata kata, kitty kitty kata kata. No if you drink water, drop cup. That is life in Nigeria today. You can't travel from Abuja to Kaduna without your heart in your mouth. Many young people have no jobs and no hope. Our schools are permanently on strike. Education in Nigeria has collapsed. Millions of young people are jobless. Poverty is rising. Inflation rising. Everything in this country seems to be going downhill. And so in 2023, it is a choice whether we continue with our disappointing past or we move into a new and more full future. Many people here have spoken about leadership as the problem. Yes, it is the problem. But who is that leader? What does he need to have? I submit to you that I am that leader Nigeria needs in 2023, and that the ADC is the party that will deliver that leadership that Nigeria needs. My name is Kingsley Bosa Chiedu Ayodele Moughalu. I come from Nnewi in Anambra State. I have been a lawyer, a journalist, a diplomat, an economist, a professor, and I'm a politician. The reason I joined politics and the reason I'm running for president is because I believe that 200 million Nigerians are God's children too. The people in Asia and Europe and North America who have electricity, who have water, who have schools that function, who are learning how to code, who have jobs and entrepreneurship opportunities, they do not have two heads. God did not create us inferior. And it is time for us to begin to ponder about us, ourselves, and whether or not something is wrong with us in this country. Nigeria is the first son of the black race. And yet, we have not been able to deliver on our potential. We talk about leadership. I'm running for president because the poverty in this country is simply too much to ignore anymore. Because if it continues, it will lead to a social revolution. Have no doubt about it. It will happen. It's just a matter of when. I am running for president because all the young people of this country who have no jobs, meanwhile, we're having more and more children. One day, their energies will translate into something very negative in this country. I am running for president because this country is so divided that it has not moved from being a country to becoming a nation. Ethnic divisions, religious divisions, all sorts of things. What we need is a leader. We talk about leadership. but we do not talk about how to get the kind of leadership we deserve. And so we keep voting for politicians who are all politics and no governance. They're all politics and no leadership, no knowledge, and we continue to run around in the same cycle. We think that the presidency is just a political promotion. It is not. The presidency is a job just like every other job. And like any job, it has a job description. That job description is for. The reason we're in the cycle of mess in which we are is because we have not been able to identify the person who has those 4 competencies, who can do the job of the president and do it effectively. Those 4 competencies are nation building. We have to build a nation. And it requires somebody who has a vision and has the experience at nation building. National security, the national economy, and foreign affairs. These are the 4 functions of the president. You can be a politician all you like. You can be a governor all you like. You can be a senator all you like. If you don't know these 4 things, you cannot govern this country and take it to greatness. My career in the United Nations prepared me in the areas of nation building. I helped rebuild broken nations like Rwanda after the genocide, Cambodia after their civil war, Croatia after the wars of the former Yugoslavia. I am a nation builder. I know how to manage diversity. As a United Nations official, I handled issues of international security, issues of counterintelligence, counterterrorism and intelligence across international peace and security operations. As a United Nations official, I was involved at leadership level, traditional diplomacy, foreign policy and international relations. As Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, I was at the commanding height of the management of the Nigerian economy, and the record is clear. We were successful. From 2009 to 2014, I led the reform of the banking system that saved all your savings from being wiped out when the banks almost collapsed. I led the development and introduction of the bank verification number, the BVN, and other aspects of payment systems reforms in this country. Today, fintech is one of our biggest accomplishments. I did the job. So in all the 4 competencies of the presidency, I am prepared 100%. I have the vision, I have the capacity, and I have a plan. And not only do I have a plan to make sure that the plan is actually executed. Because, let me round up, we all have plans. Every person who has come to look for office in this country has a plan. But their plans always fail. Kingsley Moughalu's presidency, the ADC leadership of this country will be different. Why? Because we will govern with 4 offices. There will be an Office of National Strategy. There will be the National Office of Risk Management. There will be the Office of Performance Management. And there will be the Office of Talent Management. These are the 4 offices in my office of the president that will deliver the kind of governance that will transform this country. We need strategy, a grand plan. We need to manage the risks that make leaders fail, make promises to you and fail. Those risks are many. It could be political risk. Traditional rulers start visiting you and you lose your sense of balance. You forget the things you promised us. It could be strategic risk, relying only on oil for your revenues, or over borrowing, as we see today. It could be corruption risk. Corruption walks on 4 legs in this country, my friends. And I have a plan to fix it. So this is the way to go. The ADC has to win, and there's an opportunity for us to win in 2023. This country is imploding. The APC and the PDP are in tatters. They will enter the 2023 election much weaker than they were in 2019. And the ADC will enter much stronger than it has ever been. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Professor Kingsley Moughalu. He said 4 offices: strategy, risk, performance, and talent will be his